I mean, I don't know how to dance, but I definitely know how to fuck, so.
It's time for the horizontal hustle.
You mean to tell me that Finnish people would sit down for dinner, look their mother or father dead in the eye, and say, "Will you grab me a piece of that juicy pussy?" You guys are fucking crazy.
Is it somebody else's fault? Maybe. Is it still your problem to deal with? Yes. Is it my fault that my mother became an alcoholic and left me for days at a time? No. Is it my problem to deal with? Yes. Like, seldom are the people who are the cause of our problems also the ones to fix them. It's us. I just feel like a lot of time is wasted trying to figure out who we need to blame rather than just getting to the solution. And I don't know about you, but I would rather spend a lot more time solving problems than dwelling in them.
Yeah, that's the key to it, guys. You know, never look back. And if you have to, just take a glimpse. But, you know, life is beautiful. Somehow God blessed me with the situation where, like, when shit was hella bad, I don't remember it. So, like, 5 years down the line or whatever fucked up shit happened in my childhood or whatever, I don't remember it. I just remember the good shit. Maybe it's a blessing, maybe it's a curse, but, man, it keeps me going on, and I ain't dwelling in the past. I couldn't give a shit.
How much your girl weigh? Okay.
Damn, that's just fucking out of pocket.
This might ruffle some feathers, especially if I have any hardcore feminists following me. Just kidding, I don't got any of those. Definitely weeded them out a long time ago. But I used to be one of these girls, you know, that didn't know how to cook, didn't know how to bake. And I just want to say, if you're in your 30s and you're saying shit like, I can't even make a bowl of cereal, I don't even know how to make mac and cheese, like, that's not cute. All right, bitch, that's not cute. Eating is such an important part of life. It's one of the most enjoyable parts of life. Why would you not want to take it seriously? Even if you're not cooking for a family, like, knowing how to make bomb-ass food in your own kitchen is so empowering. Way more empowering than depending on restaurants that use shitty ingredients and seed oils to feed you. So to all of my I can't even make a bowl of cereal girlies, grow up, bitch, Kate, grow up. Because hot girls are in the kitchen making bomb-ass food and nourishing their bodies. Plus, once you get the hang of it, it's actually a lot of fun.
Wake up, ladies. I started to think that everything in the feminist movement was all propaganda machine. They told them not to have kids, to get in the workforce, not to cook. They really psyop their mind, and they're stupid enough you could psyop them on anything.
Modified exhaust systems serve no purpose other than to create fear, chaos, and intimidation.
Shut up, bitch!
We can't hear you.
There's nothing in this world that could cheer me up easier than just a good old sip of an energy drink. Or those girls with the split hair that have one side blonde and one side brunette, tattoos. Fuck!
No smoking, no drinking, just me, business, gym, and God. We're focused. And you know what? That's all that matters right now.
Life's good, baby. Keep it simple.
I want to break up.
Let's talk about it over pizza. What do you want?
A bigger dick.
Sausage or...
I don't like to be approached at the gym just because it is my safe place.
We actually have a safe place for men in our office where women aren't permitted to talk in our meetings. And it's really spiked our productivity in the last quarter by about 53%.
Oh my.
Do you have a space like that for women where men aren't allowed to talk?
So we have the conference room. Women usually have the women's bathroom.
So that's where women should gossip.
Well, the cleaning supplies are there in our office so the women can help out with cleaning of the desks.
After a walk around a theme park, you realize that if you work out and you're able to even lift like 135, maybe 205, 225, and you're at least in the gym 3 or 4 times a week, You're part of the top 3% of society. I promise you. So just because you may not look big or feel big or look like a favorite influencer doesn't mean you're not top nothing. You're in the top 3% of society. All right? Peace, love, and happiness.
Yeah, get in the gym, lift heavy shit. You know, one of the best things you can do is become the strongest man you could have been. You got to meet that man, you know? That's part of your life. But don't do steroids to get there, guys. It just don't look good.
Nice.
Un saludo para la morra que me mandó a la chingada.
Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. You need discipline. Because motivation's not there every day. I'm missing motivation most days. Some days like, fuck yeah, today I felt good. I can't wait to get to the gym. But a lot of days like, gotta get to the gym.
Self-discipline is everything. You cannot be successful if you cannot force yourself to do the things that you do not want to do.
$50,000 a year at 25 years old, $50,000 a month by 28 years old, and $50,000 a week by 31 years old. And I can say with 100% certainty that by the time I'm 33 years old, I'll be making $50,000 a day. And it's not because I'm lucky or I'm gifted. I was a drug-addicted high school dropout who got sent to a different country at 16 years old to fend for himself. If I can do it, so can you. If, and only if, you truly believe it's possible for you, and you are literally willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to get there.
That's the story, guys. It's just that simple. Like he said, he was a drug-addicted idiot, and then he made a decision. And that's what you'll see when you go to the rich neighborhoods, is you don't have a whole bunch of people that are epic-ass smart people. They just made a decision. They'd never give up. They did whatever it took. If you can make that decision, it can be you.
Quitters don't achieve shit. So if you're a quitter, I don't even want you near me or around me. You're the most useless class of man. Imagine being that guy. Like, you join something, you can see it works, you can see it's good, you see other people having success, other people making money, and then you go, this is hard, and quitting.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but they're mean to you because you're pretty.
I knew it! Yes!
Susie knocked out my husband. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gotcha, bitch!
That's what you get. Oh shit. Don't steal from my bag. Sorry.
My corner. It is my corner.
I told you.
It is my corner. My corner.
Look out.
I'm gonna run.
Hey, kiss that mouth again. I kissed that mouth.
I've never seen people so amped up to get in a bag. Over here at the beach, if you left your bag over here, I don't think they'd really get into it, at least till it's overnight.
Money doesn't like noise. Wherever there's lots of money, it's always quiet. You go to the bank, it's quiet. You go to a rich neighborhood, it's quiet. The loudest places and the loudest people are normally the brokest, because money doesn't like noise.
Realest shit I ever heard in my life.
Why I'm afraid.
A woman who had been with more than 5 guys. In my personal experience, women who have been with lots of guys, they struggle to stay dedicated to a guy. You will be psychologically damaged if you just start fucking dudes here, there, and everywhere. I know girls who slept with 1 or 2 dudes. They look at their man with such admiration. Remember when you were in love when you were 15? That shit's still alive for them chicks.
Topic of conversation during missionary position.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
A masculine man will never be attracted to a controlling, critical woman. The masculine needs to feel respected and appreciated for his strength. But a controlling woman robs him of that. He needs a partner to be his equal, not a mother who treats him like a child. Constant criticism will chip away at the intimacy and the connection in the relationship because her hostility puts him in defense mode. If she's controlling how much freedom he has, it will result in a lack of love, respect, and trust, all of which are essential for the masculine to stay true to his God-given purpose to protect and provide for the feminine.
What's one secret you never told your ex?
I didn't want him to go on my phone because I was actually cheating.
What did you say? You didn't want him to go on your phone because you were cheating?
I wanted to go on my phone, so then I started crying because I didn't want him to go on my phone, but I was actually talking to other guys on my phone.
She gave him the whole waterworks? You're a good actress.
I fully went in the bathroom, locked the door, and was crying. I was gonna die if I told him.
You lying ass bitch.
So then I broke up with him, and then he became psycho. Now I have to have a restraining order. Shout out!
Wow, man.
Damn, look out for the trash. Can't even make this shit up right here. They make alright criminals though, because they all up to some shit about their whole life, it seems like. I like how she turns into the victim at the end.
Do you want a car that shows your credit score on your fender? Today, we're talking about the Dodge Scat Pack, everyone's favorite choice when it comes to takeovers. It takes no effort to whip around with its V8, and they're absolutely everywhere. Dodge makes too many weird f***ing trims with this car, so we'll just call it a Scat Pack. It ain't no Hellcat, but there's good power coming from this 6.4-liter Hemi, boasting 485 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque. We don't all think you go to takeovers. Just sucks to see a car with great lineage be dragged down to that level. To be honest, it's pretty hard to tell whether it's a Hellcat or a Scat Pack because of how small that f***ing emblem is. So shout out to the owners that put a big-ass decal on the side of your car.
Alright, y'all. Let's see what I got for you today. Out here in the country in San Diego, man, it's nice as hell out here. I like being out in the country. It's peaceful. But let's see what I got to talk to y'all about today. I want to touch on one thing about when you don't know how to do shit. I noticed that, a lot of guys have like an ego block. Like if they don't know how to fix something or don't know how to do it, they kind of want to figure it out on their own. And I don't know if they're like embarrassed because they don't know or like what that is exactly. But man, I guess like when we were kids, the rolling joke was like our dad wouldn't pull over and ask for directions. And I can't really remember if that's true personally in my life, but it's sort of the same thing, right? But man, sometimes I don't fucking know. And there's no problem with that. And saying you don't know and trying to seek out how to figure it out is fine, it doesn't make you less of a man, essentially. And I think that's what some people kind of feel like. But yeah, man, there's plenty of times I didn't know shit in my life, and I'd call someone and be like, man, what's up with this shit, with snake breeding or whatever? And the fact that I was able to have that conversation and not feel any kind of way about it, dude, made me grow exponentially. I could, it's if you need to seek out help when you need to. But I also have people that will ask me questions when like they could answer them themselves. So there's a little bit of a balance here. Before I go seek out help, I'll usually go on Google and use 10 to 20 keywords to try to figure out what I'm trying to figure out without having to call and bother someone else. So at the same time that I would encourage you to ask for help if you need it, to help understand how things are working, that ask yourself first, can you fix it yourself? Like, are you asking a question that if you asked yourself, you'd have the answer immediately? Because, man, sometimes I'd hire people and they'd be like, how do I use a shovel? It's like, dude. So, yeah, there's a little bit of a balance there. But, yeah, if you guys don't know what's going on, seek out counsel and don't feel like it bruised your ego doing it. A lot of different things in my life just have me wondering how it all works, how it all takes place, And one thing that I definitely don't really know about is manifestation. A lot of people in a lot of different books talk about manifesting as if you think about it a lot, it'll take place. And I talk about sort of manifestation. What I'm talking about is like manifesting a positive attitude so that you have a good life. I talk about like talking to yourself in the proper way. And in order to, keep your mood and your emotions in line so that you can perform perfectly and have a good life because you've decided to do so. But other people think manifestation is like when you sit on the couch and you just like pray to God something's going to happen, it lands in your lap, is my understanding. I could be wrong. And, that doesn't really work. And what really kind of screws with me is that whenever I was in a dangerous situation, I'd always think about the consequences and it kept me safe. So for instance, I've been riding Gixxer 1000 motorcycles since I was 15. And I really cut down in the last, 10 years or so because a lot of my friends literally died or are completely retarded for the rest of their life. I'm not kidding. So, the consequences are too high for the thrill. But when I was young, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to live till I'm 50 anyways. Like, I was a dick. So I was just like, do whatever I want. Anyways, the whole time I'd ride the bike, I think about the consequences of crashing, of fucking, you know, acting foolish and all this shit. And I rode for fucking 10 years, like every day. I never crashed because I had it on my mind. But if we believed in manifestation, we would assume that I would have crashed because I wouldn't stop thinking about it. And another quick example is as a mechanic. So I've been a mechanic my whole life. My dad was a mechanic, like the neighborhood mechanic. When I'm working on a car, I'm thinking about shit getting caught in like in the belts or like whatever. I'm watching my fingers. I'm very actively thinking about the highest level of consequences for a stupid action. And that's why I still have all my fingers, I would assume. So I have to say that I don't know how manifestation works. I don't know that it works at all. But I know having a positive attitude and maintaining, you know, a happy, positive vibe for yourself benefits your life. And it makes these days go by easier. It makes you perform better. It makes you think clearer. So if you guys got any insight on that, let me know. I'm really curious. You know, it's something I go back and forth with a lot. And, you know, another thing about manifestation is I've been blindsided by shit that took place and absolutely fucked my life up completely. And I never saw it coming because I never thought about it. I couldn't imagine it. Deaths in my family, different sort of problems, you know. So, you know, I don't know what's up with that. Let me tell you the truth. All right, guys. I always appreciate you tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we gonna see you on the next one.